Food for Students is an organization in Emporia that's been around for 10 years, and what our mission is very simple. It is just to provide to-go bags of food for students in the Emporia schools who come from food insecure households. And so we found out about 10 years ago that there were a lot of kids in Emporia schools who were going home on Fridays and not able to really get adequate food over the weekends. They were really relying heavily on the breakfast and lunch programs at the schools. Well, food insecurity affects kids in a lot of ways besides just being hungry. When they come to school, if they haven't had much to eat the night before or over the weekend, they're going to be irritable, just like you and I would be. They're going to have a hard time concentrating at school. You just can't expect a kid that comes to school to be able to perform adequately. Food is just one of those basic needs that we all have. And sadly, kids are, they don't have the ability to get in the car and go to Rebel's or go to the store to get food. They can't even help themselves to get to maybe Salvation Army or the food sources that we have in town. So they're very vulnerable. They rely on their parents to take care of those things. And if their parents aren't in a position that they can do that, then, they suffer. What we did is try to come up with some items that would be kid-friendly, so something that they would find appetizing, obviously, yet items that are easy to make for kind of kids from really little kids clear through high school, items that they can do on their own. And as healthy as we can make them for being, kind of instant food. Match Day has been huge for Food for Students over the years. We operate on a budget of about $40,000 a year, and it's completely just by donation. The donations that have come from Match Day have just always been a huge blessing and have really helped us get the bags packed. Each bag costs about $10 to pack, so that's kind of a nice thing to keep in mind when you are thinking about donating, through Match Day. About $10 is what it's going to cost to fill one bag. It is 100% run by volunteers, 100% funded by donations. It's really quite amazing to me when we look back over the last 10 years and think that every year this need has been taken care of. And it makes a huge impact on these families that are really struggling. And this year, especially with COVID that has hit, it's put a lot of financial strain on a lot of families. And so we're seeing even more of a demand this year for these bags. People should donate to Food for Students during Match Day especially, because first of all, your dollar is doubled. So I can't think of a better time of year to give to Food for Students. Well, I would like to share that this is a partnership with the Emporia School District. They are a huge part of the program. We do kind of the behind the scenes, getting the donations, filling the bags, getting them ready to take out to the schools. And then Emporia Schools comes and picks up the bags and delivers them to the schools. We just want to really thank all of the donors that have donated to Food for Students over the last 6 years. The donations from Match Day have been a huge help to help us get these food bags into the hands of kids in Emporia schools who need them the most. So we appreciate all of our donors, and we appreciate all the donors that are going to donate this year.